entrepreneur, inventor, creator. And I know you're looking at these and you're saying, simmer down, Les, it's just sponges. Well, this everyday essential is something you're gonna wanna trade out and upgrade. Why are these so special? The Debbie Meyer green sponge, they're called Genius Sponges. And they're special because they work differently. First of all, made in the USA, they last 15 times longer than your regular sponges. They also hold 40% more water. We have never done this price, and they're a huge customer pick. Listen to this, over 1,300 reviews, over 1,100 perfect 5-star. For sponges, okay? So today you're getting a mega pack. You're getting the lowest price we've done, less than $2 a sponge. Essentially, you're getting 6 of the Debbie Meyer Genius Sponge scrubbers, okay? So those have the green backs. And you're getting 2 of the Debbie Meyer Genius Sponge scourers. For $14.95, you're getting 8 of them today. We've never done this offer before. It's all for Customer Appreciation Month. And let's bring in Miss Debbie Meyer. Of course, you've been shopping with her for years. This is probably one of the smartest women on TV, Debbie Meyer. I love these. I remember the first time I used one, and I was like, oh my God, no wonder we have sold thousands and thousands. They really make a difference in these everyday jobs, right?
Yes. Hi, Leslie. Hi, everybody. Happy Customer Appreciation. And boy, do I appreciate these even in my life. I create products that actually solve my problems. I don't want to have to clean the thing I clean with. I want it to be easy, safe, effective, and healthy. So here you are. Again, you're getting 2 different kinds of sponges. You're getting 6 of my Debbie Meyer Genius Sponges with the scrub back, which is safe for all dishes, silverware, all your everyday things. And then you're getting 2 with this, remember, silver Scourer. That's for very heavy duty scrubbing, and I'll describe it for you in a minute. Let's start off with, first of all, how does a sponge save you money? It saves you money because my sponges, every one of my sponges, lasts 15 times longer than an ordinary sponge. So you don't like to do math, neither do I, but we did it for you. When you get the pack of my 8 sponges, you don't have to buy this. 120 ordinary sponges. That's what you're not wasting. I used to throw away a sponge a week because I didn't like the idea that they were harboring things. Let's go into what they really mean for you in terms of health. My sponges are independent laboratory tested and proven to inhibit the growth of mold or bacteria in or on the sponge for the life of the sponge. So what does that mean? That means when you use your sponge, and are you using this thing? That must look familiar to a lot of people because we've all had that. I call it crispy critter, but it's more than that. The critters are in it and on it, okay? So when you're using this, you're spreading stuff around. When you're using my sponge, all you're going to do, and this one, by the way, is months and months old because this is from my own sink. All you do once you've used the sponge is you rinse it like this, squeeze it out, put it down. Tomorrow, it's like a brand new sponge because nothing can grow in it. Nothing can live in it. You've got brand new sponges. We do have a piece of tape because I want you to understand the science before I do some more demos for you. And I'm going to talk to you about it. Now, that is an ordinary cellulose sponge that you're looking at. And you see all those little things on it? They're growing. That's what stinks. On my sponge, watch, poof, poof, poof. They just can't exist. There's nothing to support their life on or in my sponge. So it's clean. Absorption, I'm going to do that for you live right here.
Look at that.
But boy, look at, all I do is throw a sponge on top of a spill. That's all I do. Remember, they're made right here in the USA. I'm very proud of that, as are most of my products, because anything that comes in contact with your food or saving food or even your kitchen, watch. I just throw it down. Now you're going to watch that sponge. It is
that
absolutely
is a thirsty
sucking it
sponge.
up as we watch.
Yep.
And now if I pick up the place where it was, it's dry.
Yeah.
So then you go and you rinse this out and you start all over again. I suggest keeping them in places that have water. Like I keep them in the bathroom because you can swipe up all that wet around the sink.
Smart.
And you don't have to worry about the sponge going moldy. All right, now I want to talk about the Scourer for a moment. And that's the silverback side. Remember, silver Scourer. See that pan? I'm embarrassed to say this is my pot. But that's the side, that's the way it looked. And this is just soap and water. That's all.
And Debbie, I do have to interrupt you for a quick moment because less than 2,000 of these available. And you can go out there in the supermarket and buy sponges and throw cash in the trash because we've all done that. You're not going to find the science and you're not gonna find the technology. And remember what Debbie said, these are independent lab tests. This is not HSN, this is not Debbie the inventor saying, oh, these will inhibit the growth of stinkiness and mold and bacteria and all that stuff you don't wanna be spreading around your home. Independent lab tested, the lowest price we've ever done for big customer appreciation month. You can't even get this price, Debbie, at the supermarket, less than $2
Absolutely not.
per Genius Sponge. So please jump in as quickly as you can, because you can buy a lot of great kitchen items, Debbie, but very few will you use every single day in your home like these.
That's right. And I always, I used to wonder about things when they would recommend you put this stinky, horrible thing in your microwave to clean it or in your dishwasher. Why would I want to put this thing in where my food goes? Why would I want to put it in with my clean dishes? I didn't want to add any extra work to my life, so I'm telling you, you don't have to add extra work to your life. I wouldn't do that to you. I want to go over here and show you all of these things, even baby toys. Why would you put a sponge like that on any of these things? So once you wash them and you rinse this out, like I said, you've got a clean sponge. I want to do the numbers for you again so you understand why this is important for you in terms of saving money. 8 of my sponges, every sponge will last 15 times longer than an ordinary sponges.
They're really unbelievable.
That means
Yeah,
120
and Debbie, that's what we all
didn't
do.
Have to buy.
We all go to the supermarket, we buy them over and over again because we are trying our best and we are trying to keep a tidy home, and everybody knows those sponges are disgusting. It just happens. Today, for less than a $5 bill, for basically the price of one sponge, pretty much at the grocery store, depending on the brand you're buying, you're bringing these home. You're getting such a big supply, the biggest offer, lowest price, and I want to remind you, independent lab tested, customer pick, 4.7 stars. We can't give that to Debbie Meyer. You have to earn it, essentially, with a great product. And over 1,300 reviews. Over 1,300 people, Debbie, left a review on a sponge. These are Genius sponges. Listen to this. Over 1,100 perfect 5 stars. You gotta get these. I don't think I've ever been this excited about a Genius sponge, but I'm telling you, they really are different. I wouldn't be standing here oohing and eyeing over the Debbie Meyer Genius sponge if it wasn't, the real deal. Debbie, for anybody that, also, if you're using these, not as often as everybody else, maybe you live alone, you and a spouse, you and a partner, well, then they're gonna last you. I mean, they may last you over a year, Debbie, but if you have a big family, if you've got a lot of those wet spots, the tub, the kids are splashing everywhere, definitely bring these home, and we're not putting a limit on how many sets you could buy. I would buy 2 sets of these because I hoard these, Debbie. They are really game-changing in the kitchen. Yeah.
They are, and like I said, take them out to the garage. Take them out to places where usually you have a sponge that you leave there for a long period of time, like you wash the car or whatever. I'd like to show you the tape on our science again, so you understand that this is a real science. I'm the science girl in the kitchen. So I wanted to make sure that my proprietary formula is understood. It's part of the sponge, doesn't wear out, doesn't wear out, doesn't wear out. It's as simple as that. You can use this until it falls apart. If we can see that tape again, I would love to be able to explain it to you, because there you go.
Yep.
There is the ordinary cellulose sponge.
Yep.
That is, it's growing all those things. That's what stinks. It's not your sink. You switch to one of my sponges and watch these things. They can't grow. If they can't grow, they can't multiply. If they can't multiply, they don't stink. I have sponges that I've had for months and months and months, and not so much as a whiff of odor from them. They stay soft, they stay pliable, and you actually use less dishwashing detergent because they foam up so great. And then you just rinse it out, put it down. When it's dry, it's a brand new sponge. I just wiped up another one of these spills. I want you to always remember, Scourer is for heavy duty. It's all the racks. It's your oven rack. It's your grill rack. It's all. Make sure they're cool.
Oh, Debbie.
When you do it.
Little more than 1,000 of these remaining for $14.95. This is what our customers want and deserve. Big markdowns on some of the most useful items. $14.95 for 8. Remember, 6 of the greenbacks. Those are the everyday. And then 2 of the Scourer. So Debbie Meyer Genius Sponge Scourers. They will change your life, and made in the USA, made in the USA, made in the USA. We don't often get to say that,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
Debbie, all your products are, and so congratulations. What an amazing product that
Thank
you
you.
will use all the time. I mean, it doesn't even make sense not to pick them up
Thank you
today.
so much.
Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate
yeah.
you stopping by. 683-676 is your item number. By the way, check out the Debbie Meyer green boxes as well. I know we've got a great sale on a big 84-piece set. Those are also made in the USA and independent lab tested to not just be food storage, but to actually keep and preserve your fruits, your vegetables, your baked goods longer. I mean, it extends their life. So check out the Debbie Meyer green boxes on hsn.com. Let's move on to another super smart solution. You know that sometimes in the fridge, not only does